I've been a professional football player, and afterwards I went to study. And after the study, I became a football coach, also a physical teacher. But after that, football coach in Holland, I trained and coached PEC Zwolle, which is a club in the highest division. And then I worked for several years with PSV Eindhoven. Maybe some Egyptians know this club, big club in Holland. Then I went to the Union, trained the Olympic team under 23, and I was a director with the board in the Dutch Football Association. Before I went to Curaçao as a national team coach, and the last years I worked with FC Groningen, another club in the highest division in Holland. Yeah, how they came to me is that the in-between person asked me if I was interested in working with Ahly. Then we had some meetings, and after several meetings I became enthusiastic. And then I was here for 3 weeks ago to take a look. Became more enthusiastic, and then we got along for a contract. Well, that is Ahly is the biggest club. Obviously, I knew this already. And the youth structure is very well organized with good pitches and lots of people working here. So it's quite luxurious for the youth department. So the facilities are quite okay. First impression was that the people are very nice and friendly and trying to help me. And obviously the weather is nice and the circumstances are good, so I had a good first impression. I have a plan that contains 3 things. The first thing is that we want to go and make the youth department one vision, one way of working for every team. This is already in work, but I'm going to help it to be a bit better. Second thing is that I'm coming here to try to help the coaches. I was the coach of UEFA Pro license in Holland, which is the highest trainers level. So hopefully I can help the coaches become a bit better. And the third thing, obviously the most important thing, is that hopefully in a few years' time we can manage to bring some players from the youth department into the first team, because that's why the youth department exists. This is my first official working day, so I had a meeting with Mohamed and Wally to talk about how the club in the youth is structured and how we can manage to develop our plans and what are my first things to do for the first weeks. Yeah, first I'm gonna talk to all the coaches, then I'm gonna be on the pitch with the coaches and the teams. Obviously I'm gonna watch all the games, and of course I'm gonna be involved in the first team to see their level, and hopefully we can bring some players in. The objectives and targets are quite simple. There's one big target, getting players in the first team from the youth department. And of course, second and third is that hopefully we can get good players in, good youth players in, and hopefully we can help them to become such good players that they can reach the professional level, hopefully with the first team. How we can develop the talents of Ahly is to get them to train in the age which is good for them. The kids of 12 years old, they especially learn to know about the ball, so how to control the ball, both-legged play, etc. When kids become older, become 19, they're ready for the first team and senior football. Then you have to learn about tactical skills, about how you opposite upon your opponent, for instance, go inside or go forward. Those are different skills. Yeah, first thing is communication between the coaches, so they know from each other which are the good players and the good talents. Hopefully there's going to be space in the first team for players to train along somewhere around the week. And I'm going to be in contact with the coaches of the national teams, so we can manage to have consults about the boys. Well, the most talented player is already talented. It's inside, and it's about intrinsic motivation. And if this is good, so it's a good player, he's motivated, he wants to do everything, and he's learnable, so he does the things the coaches want him to do. Those are the ingredients to become a good football player. Yeah, of course, but they are in personality of the kid. And I think internal motivation is the most important thing, because every child goes through phases when it's going well, but also going through phases when it's going not so well. And then you need mentality, personality, and never to give up. Yeah, in Holland you mean? Yeah, national team players who came under my guidance. Yeah, for instance, Frankie de Jong, I worked with him. He's playing with Barcelona now. Steven Bergwijn is playing in Saudi Arabia now at this moment. So Cody Gakpo is playing in Liverpool at the moment. So when you train the national team under 23 of Holland, you will work with a lot of talented players. Well, hopefully if they see a team of youth players of Ahly, they'll see a team who gives everything to win, has mentality and works really hard. And hopefully they can see a few players where they think, whoa, in a few years' time, we're going to see them in the first team. Yeah, please come and visit the youth teams. Be enthusiastic and positive. Cheer them up. Don't criticize them too much because they're only kids. And hopefully, like I said, in the future we can manage to have a lot of players from the youth academy in the first team, which will help them to become champions again. I saw the goals of the match. I thought they won, so it was a great victory. And now today, this morning, I saw the whole match, or the first half. Still busy seeing the whole match, but well, big emotional game, derby game. So you saw the players were emotional but trying hard, fighting hard, and in the end winning, which is good. Yeah, so it's really a big crowd. Really lots of fans of Al Ahly who were cheering and also being angry when we were behind, but cheering and helping the team in all times, which is really good. Yes, it's a big honor since the work in Al Ahly, because it's the biggest club of Africa, great name in the world. So it's a big honor for me to be here.